Everyone back? Okay, I got a question here. How do you create the high park versus H2O slide from square foot? Yeah, so we take the first 10 minutes for some questions. Who's sharing screen now? Okay, come. Donna, are you here?
Hey, Alex. Yes, hi.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to do a comparison,
Yeah.
square foot, you log in, right? You go under trend analysis, under compare.
Yes, I tried that.
Okay. So I put H2O, insert, then I put high park. Okay. So the chart will come out, correct? But you see, this is not what I created, right?
Correct. That's right.
Because this is the last 12 months.
Mm.
So you need to pull to the dates that you want. So just now we came out from, let's say we put 2000 lah, huh?
Okay.
Then we refresh.
Okay.
Then this will come up. So just now my chart end here lah.
Okay, I got it. So it's the timeline.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that you can adjust.
Mm.
Sometimes you want to do more in-depth research for your client. You can also sort by size.
Yes, I do that too.
Yeah, so these are things that you can change. The floor level, all these things can change. So the chart will change.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, any more question before we start?
Alex, hi.
Yeah.
Amos here. I'd like to check for the trend analysis, right? Can you do 2 or 3 or 4 comparison at the same time?
You can
because
do
some area they have like 4 or 5 condos, you know, surround around the area.
Oh, sorry. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can add as many as you want, but don't add too many because it becomes very messy.
Yeah, so add is you go up again, you scrub again, how many on the same place you key that number of those
you just add what you want, then all the condos will appear here. If you don't want any, you just untick.
Got it.
You refresh.
Got it. Okay, will do. Thanks, Alex. Thank you.
Okay, Alex. But how to draw the line from the launch to the TOP? The line, how to plot the line? The line,
you mean I cannot draw myself?
Huh?
What you mean?
You see, from just now there's a chart, right? The chart that you show us in the is from the launch, right? There's a line to the TOP.
You mean here?
Here, then that you draw a line to the TOP, right?
Referring to the flat line. The
line you at your PowerPoint you draw yourself one.
Oh no, that one create one.
You can only draw in SRX.
Okay.
But don't because of the draw line, you gotta apply $2,000.
PowerPoint
PowerPoint just put a line lah.
Okay, can. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, any more question? So real also can. I think y'all can try out lah. But I'm very used to square foot lah. So I always use square foot. Anyone else? Any question? Don't have, we'll start the lesson. Don't have, okay. So first thing I want to go through now is okay, the slides that y'all have or the notes that y'all have, I will not go through everything today because some of the things I think how how do I say is a bit. I need to change the slide a bit along the way. So because recently I discovered some new things, so I will put in the more important one for you. So first one I want to go through today is actually this one. This one is more of like I want to explain to you. But I've done a new videos on this recently. I will load it soon because the video is just ready yesterday. So I will put it into my YouTube soon. So if you all today don't really understand, like I say, you all can subscribe to my YouTube channel. So all the videos come out, you all will see. Okay, so I will do explanation step by step for this one. Okay, so today I'm going to just run through with you first. Then if you all don't really catch it, because this one is a bit cheap, a bit the numbers is quite a lot. So I try to explain everything as much as possible. But if you all still cannot understand, you all subscribe to my channel. Then if got the videos come out, you all will see. Okay, so I will load the video within this week. So now, yeah. Oh, thank you, Donna. Support. I just started the channel not long. So this one I'm going to run through with you. This is based on something that I think a lot of us have been thinking. So whenever I buy a new launch, there's a downtime, true or not? And that's the main reason why we want to go and buy a resale or projects that is going to TOP, because we don't want to have a time that we need to rent, right? True or not? Can I say that? A lot of clients don't want to buy new launch because they don't want to rent. So this one, then why they don't want to rent? First thing is inconvenience. That one we cannot solve. That one is really up to them. Second one is there's a rental cost every month, so they feel that it's a waste of money. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the numbers first. Okay, of course, these numbers, this one is a concept. Don't focus on numbers because later people will ask me why interest you put 2.7, blah, 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 all these things. You all can change whatever you want. I put 2.7 because I feel this is more like a median rent, interest. Interest will not stay at 1.2 for long. It cannot be forever one. In US have indicated again and again they are going to increase interest rate in the next 2 years. Okay, they stay the interest rate so low for a long period of time. Once they if very long time and one day they want to increase, I tell you the whole market will crash. Because interest just increased by the time here 0.5% or 1%. In the US, the affordability for them to buy a house, now they can, like this amount of income, they can used to be able to afford 1 million property. If they increase by 1%, their affordability will drop to about 700,000. So they will crash the market if they increase too fast. So that's why they have to do it, but it's only a matter of time and how much. Okay, so I put 2.7 to be safe. Okay, you want to change it, up to you. You want to put 1.5, up to you. My latest video I put at 1.7 because now interest rate is slightly lower. Okay, so now what am I trying to share with you here? At any point don't understand, ask me. Please don't until I finish everything. I got people finish everything. They say, Alex, can you repeat? I have no energy to repeat the whole thing. So halfway got anything not sure, ask me. Okay, so now I'm going into a 1 million property. So why am I going to a 1 million property? I want to go through. The keyword here is cost. Cost of a 1 million property. Cost means what? Cost means this money will not come back on, which means it's burned, it's go to a bank, it go to the maintenance, it will never come back on. Because a lot of people say, I buy a resale property, what happened? I buy, I stay, I pay for my own house. A lot of clients tell you that. I rent, I stupid. I pay for other people. I buy, I pay for my own house. A lot of people tell you that. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. So people tell you that I buy, I pay for. Is that true? So this is the question that we want to go through. Is that true? Okay. So now we go into here. I'm going to just share my screen first. Okay. So I'm going to go through the PA app. Those who are still don't have the access to PA app. I mean later you all will have soon but as of now, what you all can do is that you all can try out other apps Can see my app. Can see my phone. Can so I'm going to run through the interest first. This one you can also share with your customer. After that, then I will run through the numbers, okay, with you. So now we go to a calculator. Those who have your phone with you, you can do it. First thing, I want to go through mortgage loan. So let's say we put 1 million. You want to explain to a customer what is happening. 2.7, which is what I shown just now. 30 years loan, 75%. Okay, clear? So this 3042 is your monthly repayment. That's why the client say I pay for my own house. So is it true? Now we go to the amortization. You all need to understand the logic. So you see this 3042 is split into 1687.5 interest, 135.48 principal. The 135.48 goes to you. This is your savings. The 16 plus goes to the bank, doesn't come back to you. Why would I say that? Your loan is 750. You all saw 750. First month balance left how much? 748,645. By right, if this 3,000 is paid to your house, your balance first month should be 746 something. You all catch me until now? So your first month balance is 750 minus this principal only. Okay, so this is the mortgage loan for a resale. Now we go back, go to progressive payment. This is something that that time when we are creating the app, I told boss that this is something that we really need. So 2.7 apply out, because last time I had to calculate stage by stage. So now you see, very good here. It's not about this progressive. We don't care about this. This one, a lot of apps have. We want to care about this part. They also break into, every stage, they also break into principal and interest. You all see? So your interest, every stage, you'll see. You see the first stage, 112. How much difference? $1,000 over difference. Also, you all need to know how to play around with your app. So you see, only until the last stage, which is TOP, you see the increment to 1,350. Before that is all below $1,000. So if I take this average, maybe the next few years, I pay average about $400 interest a month, or less than that. Okay, clear? All clear? Any question, please ask me now, because later it will get a bit more cheap. Anyone? Okay. Don't suddenly ask me. I won't answer. Very difficult for me to go through again. So clear? All okay? No question?
Let's go. Don't mind. Can you repeat again this one?
Which one?
Yeah, this one on top. Can you repeat again?
So you see the progressive payment. You see, my loan for new launch is based on not one shot 750,000. It's based on the stages of the completion. You see. So completion of foundation, they will bill you 5%. You get what I mean? Then completion of concrete, reinforced concrete, they will bill you another 10%. So your installment is also progressive. You know progressive payment, right? Hello?
Yes, yes.
So your interest is also progressive.
Okay.
Because bank don't give the developer money, they don't bill you for interest.
Okay, can understand.
Okay, so there is a progressive. If you all understand this clearly, bank do not like to do BUC loan. If you all have banker, you're going to their commission for BUC is very low. Their commission for resale is very high. Why? Because bank don't make money from BUC. They lock down 1 million, but they can only charge you $100 a month interest. Do they want to do that? But why do they still do BUC? They cannot forgo this market because BUC will turn into resale. So they want to capture the market. That's why they do. If not, bank are losing money doing BUC loan. Okay, so this part understand. So now you see, first part, 1 million property, 2.7% interest. Resale is $1,700 interest per month. Clear? And now I show you. New launch is for the first year because when the foundation is not built, you don't pay a single cent of installment, which means you don't pay a single cent of interest. Clear? Okay, this one you want to adjust to average. I leave it to you, but I'm just putting, you see I put 1 year. Okay? But if you buy going to TOP one, it will not be this way. You need to calculate based on the stages. I'm talking about brand new launch. Okay? Maintenance, here will pay $300 a month. Here will pay zero. No maintenance, Property tax, here $100, here zero. Rental, here zero, because I'm staying in the resale. Here I need to rent a place. I put 1.8, but you're based on the current market condition, based on the property that they are thinking of buying, put in the rental. Let's say they want to buy a 1 million property in somewhere, and the rental is 2.1, you put here 2.1. Get what I mean? You're clear? This is where, because they buy new launch, they have to rent a place to stay. Because they sell their current house, buy a new launch, they need to go where? They need to rent a place to stay. So this is the place they rent. Okay, this one don't need because they are staying in this house. So in fact, if we draw down the cost involved of both type is similar. Can I say that? We all always think that we buy resale, we don't pay money. That's the reason why a lot of owners buy 1 million. 10 years later, sell 1 million, they ask you, Alex, why I lose 200,000? Lose where? Here. They don't see one. You want a roof, you have to pay, you have to have cost one. Cannot be no cost one. Unless you pay by full cash. All this part you understand? So what I'm trying to tell you is that if your client don't want to rent because of the cost, you need to explain this to them. Anyone got any question? Because I'm going one step further later. One more. This is per month. Yeah, Michael, correct. Per month. Don't understand, later can see my video.
Alex, why you use 2.7% for interest?
Just now I explained already. I say the interest is going to go up, but you all can adjust.
Okay.
When I do this, the interest is about 2%. When I do this, 2% thereabout. But now it's 1.2. But it's not going to stay at 1.2 for long, because US have repeatedly, the Fed have said they're going to increase interest rate. What app? Troy, you're talking about what app? Troy, are you there? This one, you mean this one? This one is my PowerPoint. I do myself, not app. This one not app, then PowerPoint. App is just now that one is PA app, is PropNext app. So once you officially got your license in PropNext, they will give you the login to it. Other than all this thing, any other questions come? The explanation you understand or not? Okay, okay. Should we calculate the total amount until the new launch has reached TOP? Because yes, you can, Wilson. That's why I say you can do an average. Just now I was doing, like I said just now, if you do an average, it's $400, about $400. So you can do your own average. Okay, this one I'm just putting 1 year. That's why I say this chart is only a sample. You can adjust accordingly to what you want to present to your buyers. Okay. If you know how, if you know the concept, most important is you know the concept. So when you know the concept, you can do live for your buyers, ma. You don't even need this already, ma. Or I don't do this one. I use iPad and draw one. I don't use this. This one is only on lessons I show you. Okay? Okay, clear? HDB ratio should recommend HDB 2.6. I think this is a bit out of the question, but I will still answer. We want to stay into this lesson. Don't try not to ask question that is so 2.6 is pretty high now. Depends on what your buyers are looking for. If your buyers don't have cash, they definitely need to go for HDB loan because don't need to pay the additional 5%. Okay, private loan will be more volatile, but I would say the next 3 years it will stay below 2. Okay. Can, because even pre-COVID, my own house, I see the interest rate got a bit of drop. I go and fix it at 1.75. That time considered quite good already. Wow, COVID dropped to 0.5. Wow, but what I'm trying to say, even in good market, today the interest rate, they very difficult increase to 4-5% range rate. If they increase to 4%, the whole stock market will crash like crazy. Because now stock market go up so much, housing market go up so much, because money is easy, cheap, easy to borrow. So a lot of people are high leverage. Okay, can So now I go one step further, all clear. This one is, let's say I buy a 1 million property, by rent out. Okay, so a lot of buyers will tell you one thing. I buy a 1 million, I rent out, resale, straight away I get rental. I buy a new launch, I 3 years no rental. Got buyers tell you that. If yes, put 1. They want to buy resale because they take rental immediately. Have so just now is for own stay one. This one is for investment one. So we have a different calculation. Okay, we come back here, same. 17, here's 0. 300, here's 0. Here, why I put 200? Because when you rent out, there is a higher tax. So I put slightly, usually it's 4 to 10% of annual value. So I put an estimator of 200. Here's 0. And here's 0. So the cost for new launch is 0. Okay, but here you average out maybe $300, $400 up to you. Here the cost is $2,200 a month cost. Cost, meaning they buy the house don't rent out, you still need to pay. So now we take an estimation. 1 million rent out at 2,005. Can I say this is a decent yield? 1 million at 2,005, is it a decent yield? Yes, right? Yes or no? Yes, my monthly cost is 2,002 because I rent out 2,500. I still need to pay my interest, my maintenance, my property tax. I still need to pay on. These are all burn one. So I need to pay 2,200, which means I make $300 a month buying a 1 million tenanted at 2.5 with interest rate of 2.7. Yeah, income tax will be taxable, but I never take that into consideration yet. So 2,005, 2,200, $300 profit. So if tenanted, I make $300. If vacant, I lose how much? 2,002. So 1 month vacant, I lose 2,200. Every month vacant, lose 2,200. Because this one I still have to pay on. Vacant doesn't mean you don't need to pay. Still need to pay everything. So let me calculate based on a property that you buy for the next 5 years. 4.5 years is tenanted. 6 months is vacant. Fair? 5 years got 6 months vacancy. Is it a fair statement? Yes, okay. So I will take 54 months, which is 4.5 years, multiply by 300. I made $16,200. The 6 months vacancy multiply by 2,002. I will lose 13,200. In overall 5 years, I will only make $3,000 rental if this is the scenario, which is 1 million property, $2,005 rental, 2.7% interest rate. Of course, this one you adjust, this one will go up. Interest rate will play an important part. Understand? So 2 scenarios, one for own stay, one for investment. Clear or not clear? Yeah, no profit is counting agent fee. But if the interest rate today 1.2, they will still see profit because the interest will not be 1,700, it will be maybe $800. All clear? Anyone got any question on this?
Alex, quick one. Could you explain the 0 for 1 year again regarding the interest for new
You
launch?
buy a new launch, there's a first year that they are building the foundation, correct?
Correct.
Before foundation up, is there any installment that you're paying?
No.
No installment means no interest.
Oh, okay. So we're assuming the foundation is from year 2 lah. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yeah, so depends. Sometimes like I bought an affinity. Only after 3 years, I start to pay the first foundation one. So which means 2.5 years I don't pay interest at all.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
So it depends on the phase, how fast they build all these things.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Can any other questions? Come. Any other thing? No, Okay. Good. Okay, give me a while. Okay. So we'll go to the next one, which is just now we got two of our friends say they are volunteering to do a presentation now. So this one is how do we actually select a right unit? Okay, so we want to run through this first. Okay, never mind. I just run through this with you first. So I show you. I show how amazing things are if you have knowledge. You all know where is Watertown? All of you know where is Watertown? Anyone don't know? Watertown. Yes, Punggol, good. Yeah, now I show you. I will show this to my buyer. Watertown, same project. 201, 213 Fed bought this unit. This guy. So he made $546,000 his profit. Good or not? 12 Fed 2012. Solid, right? This profit. Okay, now you see 28 Feb 2012. Same project. This guy lost $353,000. 15 days apart, they bought the same condo. Their difference is 900K. So now I want to ask you, selecting the right unit in a condo, is it important? Is it important, guys? It's even more important than sometimes the project. You see these two are what? Exactly the same time. Even this one, 2 days apart, 2 days apart, 15 Feb, lose $215,000. This one, 13 Feb. So you all see, it's very, very important. So now I'm going to go into the selection side. Later we are going to, and of course, at the last part, I'm going to add in a bonus for you, which is different unit type behave differently in the same location. Later I'm going to show you. Okay, so this one, Hyde Park Residences. So I'm going to just run through you first, then later I will show you how I present. So you all see this one. Okay, I just treat you as my buyers now. So I'm going to run through with you. So Mr. Buyer, now we look at one of the most important thing that we want to understand is actually how do we actually select a property in a location. So now we are going to go through and do a game, like a game with you, we can participate together. So now we see this tag 38, which is 0838, bought at 854,000 facing the entrance, which means the car will come in, you can see the car turn in. Second one, 0657 facing the pool, also 854,000. Which one will you buy? Number one, your key number one for 0838, number two for 0657. All of you buy the pool one. Then very straightforward. Okay, so now we see the result. 0838 and 0657. 0838 is the entrance facing. 0838 make $346,000. 0657 make $181,000. So in fact, you all choose the wrong one. Why? The question is now, why the entrance facing, the lousy facing make more money? Why? Anyone? Different size, yes. Bigger in size, okay? Different size, bigger in size. Now we look at this. 0838 is sold at the higher per square foot. It's not just the size. It's sold at $65 PSF more than 0657. Makes sense or not? Why 0838 is sold at $65 more? Anyone? Good view. You see the car every day. Wei Chang, the car will come in, you watch TV, you will watch the car together. Got your who come home, I know why they make more, because all the they want to see whether their husband or wife come home already. They sit there, they can see the car coming, come home already. Lower entry PSF, yes, but you have to understand, Roy, the exit PSF, the lousier facing is higher. It's higher. The thing is that the exit is higher. The entry is just one thing, but the problem is the exit PSF is higher. So the key question is why the exit PSF is higher. So the question, the main thing is I want to share with you the layout. Okay, so the layout, it seems like a very simple thing, but why is it the layout? Now I'm going to run through. So you see, 0838 is 980. 0657 is 893. Okay, 0657 is a 3-bed compact. 083 is a 3-bed premium. Okay, now this is the basic things. So now Mr. Buyer asks you, people who buy 3-bed compact, majority are own stay or investors. Buy small one, 3-bedroom, majority own stay or investors. Investor. Investors will look at doing what? When they TOP, they'll do what? They want to do what? Sell. So which means what? There will be a lot of supply of the compact at TOP. But everybody sell, hey, I want to sell, I want to make money. People who buy 980, highly possible is investor or own stay. 980 square feet, own stay. Even if they make 300,000, let's say I want to sell. Okay, let's say I bought with I got a wife. Let's say I bought with my wife. Then I tell my wife, hey, I want to sell. Usually the wife will say what? I wait 3 years to move in there. You tell me you want to sell. Can sell or not? Can they sell? The old 980 square feet unit, hard to sell because their emotions are there. Their family won't want to sell. They themselves might not want to sell because they are buying with a mentality, I want to move in. Finally, I take keys. Make money, sell or not sell? I might not sell. because my intention going in is really for own stay. So there is not much of a 980 square feet in the market. You go to High Park today, you search. The 893 got plenty of unit. The 980 onwards one all don't have much unit. So now, this is the supply. Supply, there's higher supply of the 893 than the 980. This is the first thing. Second thing, the demand. Fernview is what area? HDB, location. HDB, upgraders. The main demand is HDB upgraders, true or not? So HDB upgraders look for what? Is for them, layout is more important or facing is more important? If layout cannot fit in, will they buy the house? No, they will not buy. So layout is important. So the demand for the big units are higher than the small one. So now we round up. The big units got high demand, low supply. The small unit got low demand, high supply. That is the reason the price happened in this manner, Mr. Buyer. So what I'm trying to share with you, Mr. Buyer, every single district and location, the price behave differently. Every project that you want to buy, I will analyze for you and understand what are the units that will be in demand in future. Then we will see what is the best choice for you. So what am I doing in this whole situation? Affirming, they buy house before they put the 5%, they need to call me first or not? Must call me. They they never go with me. They need to call me or not? That's why some of my clients go view. I tell them treasure, they say, not good the location, don't want view with me. Just don't want the property. After that, got one day he drive past, he saw treasure, you walk in. Wow, this type of deal usually is what? Lose already, right? He view finish, he call me. He said, hey, I saw already, I like. You help me choose, can? Then when we go back, he view with a ERA agent, they still tell me, you go first, you see whether the agent there. Because I share with them all this and they find it important. Really, I just want to share with you, these are very important because this can really help you in your sales. It can give you maybe 1 year, another 1 deal or 2 deals. And in the progress, those that is working with you will trust you even more. Come. Now, you're clear about what I'm delivering, right? Okay. Kelvin, I still remember you say you want to present.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, so I just treat you as my buyer now, okay?
Mm.
Okay, so Alex, just now we actually went through, two different condos, right? In the same location, they can actually have very different behavior, correct?
Mm.
So
Right.
now I'm gonna dive in even deeper. Within the same development, actually they also do have different behaviors as well. Okay. So right now, just let me run through this scenario with you, okay? So okay, for the first one you can see is the unit is 0838. This one is facing the entrance where you can see the cars moving in and out. Okay. Then the other unit is stack 57, 0657, which has a better view because it has a pool, it's pool facing. And then both units, they are actually selling at the same price, 854,000. Okay. So in this scenario, for you, Alex, which unit would you actually buy?
Pool view.
Pool view, correct? Because it has a better facing, correct? So right now, let me go through with you what is the outcome and the results, okay, for your choice. Okay, so as you can see over here, for the 0838, right, the unit, you actually make a profit of 346,000. Okay, as for the unit that you actually chose, which is the pool facing, has a better view, it actually sold at 181,000. I mean, the number is not bad, lah. But then, if let's say it's you, right, would you prefer to make the 346 or the 181?
Of course.
Of course, the higher one, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then, why is this actually happening? This is the part I want to come in to share with you. Okay, so as you can see, for 0657, it is actually the size, right, is much smaller. It's a 3-bedroom compact in this area. Okay. And then for the 0838 is actually bigger in size. Is the 3-bedroom premium. Okay, but then when we talk about it's just a size, right? The facing itself, when the 0838 bought at a lower PSF, it actually in fact sold at a higher PSF in terms of the transacted price, the selling price. So why is this happening? So let me ask you, Alex, in this area, which is in Fernview, okay, is it more the people who are buying there, is it more investors or actually for own stay? Because this area is which kind of area? Is it for HDB or actually HDB upgraders or are there investors?
More own stay.
More own stay, correct? So in such scenario, is the layout more important or is the facing more important? Maybe I tell you ask you in another way, okay? If let's say you are with your wife and kids, right? If the layout and the size itself of the unit cannot fit your whole family, even if the price is low, would you actually take into consideration that unit?
Have to be able to fit in first, ma.
Correct. That's why in terms of this location where we know that it's more of HDB upgraders, they are actually looking to buy a unit for their own stay, the layout will actually play a more important factor in terms of this situation and this location. And then let me ask you another thing. For those investors, right, would they actually buy a unit that is for lower for the smaller units, right? Would the investors buy the smaller unit or the bigger unit?
Most likely the small one.
Most likely the small one, right? So, what else for the bigger unit? Is it more of investors who will be buying it, or actually people who are intending to have their own for their own enjoyment, own stay in the future?
The big one, no?
Yeah. So in time to come, right, what do actually investors do? So they actually know that the leveraging on the developer sales and everything. So they actually enter during the launch, and then they will do? They will sell during TOP, correct? As what I mentioned, is the surge in the demand, correct? So when the investors actually buy the smaller unit, in time to come when it actually TOPs, although there's a surge in demand, but then there is also a surge in the supply, correct? Whereas you see for the bigger unit, right, the 0838, where people who actually buy is more for own stay. So in time to come when it actually TOPs, there will be lesser supply of such units, which is actually of a better demand because we are talking about HDB upgraders to looking to move in, correct? That's why here comes to play the supply and demand again. That when there's a higher demand but then lesser supply, then the bigger unit which has a lesser supply but higher demand actually perform even better as compared to the smaller unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all.
The most important in say.
The most important in say. Okay. So maybe I try again. The last part. So Alex, today when you actually look into development, we know that different developments in the same location behave differently. And right now, you know that even within the same development itself, they also behave differently. So do you think that in terms of unit selection is also equally critical in terms of getting a development also? Or maybe in fact even more important as compared to choosing a development?
Yeah, no, they're very important.
Yeah. So this is where I come in to do the unit selection for you.
Yeah, wait. So what is wrong? Okay, I think the flow, everything is a good job done. Can we just give Kevin a round of applause, a virtual round of applause? Yeah, so before we go into that, I also want to tell you what is the part that is missing. First thing, the last part is very important. Why? Because you need to say. So, Mr. Buyer, do you see that? Just now you're saying, right? Is it important to select the right unit?
Correct.
If you select the right unit, actually you can make so much more. True or not?
True.
So now the thing is, every single district, different type of unit will perform, because you have to understand the demand and the supply in every particular area. You will behave differently because Commonwealth, the 2-bedroom will perform better. So the thing is what? We need to understand the location, and I can help you advise on that. So the key thing is what? Next time when you go and see any properties and you really think that this is something that you really are interested in, certain developments, let me know. I can help you do an analysis on that location. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, can.
So the missing part, this one important.
Yeah, very important.
Very important. You don't have this, you don't never tell them that every place, then they go everywhere, go and buy 3-bedroom can already.
Yeah.
So in between, your flow, everything correct, but I think your tone can have a bit of more punch in certain time, when you want to ask a question, like I can, your tone can control the buyer.
Yeah.
How?
When it comes to the punchline to emphasize it even exaggerate a little bit more.
Yeah, this one will be easy lah. This one I mean this one we know, but how do you control buyer? Your speech can control buyer. Okay, I share with you. Example, you see the buyer attentive. But you want to what? You want to deliver something very important. But they very attentive. Sometimes we can lower our volume. Then we pull the slide nearer to us. What will buyer do?
Lean in.
Actually, all this movement is we control. Then sometimes buyer, you talk, they using phone. Then some of you will continue talk. You know what will I do?
Stop.
I will stop and I look at them. I say, we wait for you first. This part quite important, so we wait for you first. Then I wait. Then she'll say, okay. Then she put her phone down. But we always do what? We always like, I just want to finish the presentation. I just not finish first. Your presentation super good. The buyers never listen. You never do all these things to pull the buyer in, things like that. How good your presentation also equal to 0. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand? So these are the things that we need to. A good salesman will be able to understand. Will be able to take note of all these things. Okay. So this part, I think your tone, your delivery is okay, but your tone, when to give the punch, when to lower the volume, your tone when it's mono, the buyers cannot concentrate. Like example, I share with you. So Mr. Buyer, now I'm going to share with you. You see this 980, the bigger one. Do you think the bigger one have more demand or the smaller one will have more demand? Then the smaller one, 893, do you think the smaller one will have more investors or own stake? So when they have more investors, do you think that they'll have a lot of supply? So you see, this is, I'm not delivering wrong. I'm delivering the right thing. Am I right?
Yeah.
But my tone will it, because you were shut off your brain.
Correct, very different.
But I can deliver in Mr. Buyer. You look at this 980 square feet. You look at the floor plan, it's very different from an 893. And because of this floor plan, will there be more own stay buyer, Mr. Buyer? You see the difference? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is something that we need to train.
Can.
To test out like that, very scary. The first time you want to talk like very energetic to buyer, you can't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken?
And
Very good job. Thank you, Kevin. Okay. There's two questions. One is, Alex, in your opinion, does ASR fall under HDB upgrader category? I don't think it's a HDB upgrader category. So ASR is a very hybrid product. I would sell ASR from 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom because there is a demand for every bedroom type in that location. Okay, but today ASR prices I feel too high already. I mean initially. I wouldn't say it's a HDB estate, upgraded estate, or a private condo estate. I think it's a mixture of both. I wouldn't say it's a HDB upgrader, but I would say there is investors going for the 1 and 2. There is also on-stay buyer going for the 3 and 4 there. Okay, you get what I mean? Okay, so does the supply for total number of units for both sides will give impact to the resale price? Yes. This is what I'm going to go through on the second part. I'm going to run through. Devil advocate, how to tackle if clients say, following your logic that upon TOP, bigger layout for own stay would have lower supply and higher demand. Investors have bought larger units but not smaller as they. Investors, wait, how you want to come online? I read until I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, if let's say the client says that following your logic, upon TOP, right, the bigger layout that are more suitable for homestayer, since the area is for homestayer, mostly for HDB upgrader, would have commanded a lesser supply and higher demand, then wouldn't the investor in the first place bought a bigger unit?
So the key question is, I think you have met many agents. You have talked to many agents. How many agents know this?
Yeah, so the you mean the way to tackle is to say that actually not a lot of them will think this way.
Frank, all agents in show flat, you met so many, you want to invest, they'll tell you, buy small, buy cheap. End of the day, they do not understand how the buyer behave. When you do not understand and you follow everyone to buy the same thing, you are going to die there. That's why you see, Mr. Buyer, why treasure the 1 and 2 and 3 bedroom small one sell out first? Why? Why treasure 1 and 2 bedroom sell out first? Why do you think so? Because a lot of agents push, a lot of investors going there, correct or not? On-stay buyer usually coming when? At the later stage, true or not? On-stay buyer will come in at the later stage. Can I say that? Because they don't want to wait too long, correct or not, Wei Hao?
Yeah, probably.
So investors would be the one that is coming in earlier, true? So you see Treasure as an example. All the small units are sold earlier because investors are out buying the small units. The 5 bedroom cannot sell earlier one until recently because no one look at it this way. To be very frank, you go and try out with your buyers today. You tell them to buy a 5 bedroom for investment. You see what is their reaction? 99% will say you say crazy. Why buy 5 bedroom? But I tell you, the 5 bedroom will make the most money because we invest very differently from others. I show you what is happening. The layout is so much more important than a lot of things. Now we look at panorama. Yeah, you see the profit. I sort by the highest. 1561 is 5 bedroom. Top. Who top profitable who? 5 bedroom. Second, third. Top 5 to top 6 got 4 units is 5 bedroom. And one of them are bought at much higher price because the price increase. But there's a lot of emotion aspect. So you see the 5 bedroom PSF is transacting at the highest. We don't talk about 1 bedroom, we talk about the 5 bedroom is actually at the high point. They are not at the lower point. Usually 5 bedroom will be what? Will be at the lower point. So I show you one more, Grandeur. Actually, not a lot of investors know about this. I can tell you, you can go and ask around. Y'all trust me or not, y'all can try out. I think those who serve a lot of investor buyers, you all will understand. And those who find a lot of taggers to tag one in the show flat, you also know. Or later we can ask for some. Okay, so you see, Grandeur, the top 3, all what? 1457, 1453, all the 5 bedroom. That is the think that, because to be very frank, even buyers know that the 5-bedroom or the 3-bedroom big one will make more, they also wouldn't dare to do it because this is not the trend. Last time it's not like that. Now this is the trend, but a lot of people don't realize. So I want to ask Wei Hao question to all of you. Can I say, all of you in doing a lot of working with a lot of investors, investors will usually want to go for the small unit or big unit, mass market investors. Small for the small you put small you put small, big you put big. So everyone here, small or big. When you tell them to buy the 5-bedroom, what will they tell you? They will tell you sell already, sell, no money. Okay, they will say you are crazy. Yeah, correct. Because this is the behavior of the buyers. But I can tell you the trend is different. But I'm not saying you buy here you buy everywhere, the big one you make money. Different places different. I'm going to share with you the next thing. So now I'm going to share with you. Do I answer a question?
Yeah, can.
Okay. So now I share with you my SPS slide. This one even more interesting. Okay. So just now someone asked me about the supply, all these things. So now we see. This is Commonwealth Tower. So today I'm going into Commonwealth Tower. So Commonwealth Tower is here. This is Queen's Peak, side by side. You all see? So now we see. Commonwealth Tower, TOP in 2018. So 2018, you see, the 1-bedroom, these are all 1-bedroom, make a profit of $130,000 to $165,000. Is this a good amount? 1-bedroom. Quite good, okay. Then you see 2020, 2021, the profit dropped to about 40,000 to 80,000. Do you see a drop? And the PSF from 1,009 plus in 2001, it dropped to about 1,006, 1,007. Do you see a drop? So why is it dropping? Need bigger space due to Queen's Peak TOP. Donna, you're right. So you see, Queen's Peak got 256 units of 1-bedroom and 1+ study. So Queen's Peak TOP in 2020, and you see Queen's Peak, when they TOP, they make a good profit because buyers will want to buy the newer house. And there's 200 over units flooding the market. What is going to happen to the 1-bedroom prices of Commonwealth Tower? Have to drop, supply, it's all about supply and demand, you understand? So when Queen's Peak TOP newer 431 and 474, do you all think there will be a huge difference in the layout for 1-bedroom? Can you see the difference in the layout? 431 and 474. Maybe slightly. You can't see the real difference. So the majority of the buyers go there. The demand drop. That's why 2020 the price drop. Okay. So now we see 3-bedroom Queen's Peak got 261 units. So do you think Commonwealth Tower 3-bedroom prices will drop also? Do you all think will drop? Yes or no? Yes or no? No one, maybe not. Why? The rest, yes or no? 261 units of 1-bedroom. A 3-bedroom come into the market. Homestay, yes. Okay. So you see, what I'm trying to do today, I want all of you to start to analyze things. You have to have your opinion to talk to clients. Because no opinion, they don't you. So homestay, the rest, yes or no? Do you think price will drop for Commonwealth Tower? Drop, Okay, I give you all 3 choices now. Commonwealth Tower 3-bedroom, price will go up. Price up, you all put 1. 2, you all put drop. Drop, you all put 2. 3, maintain. 1, 2, 3. Up is 1. 2 is drop. 3 is maintain. Drop, 3, 2. Majority is choosing 3 and 2 drop or maintain. Maintain because there's a lot of supply that homestay buyers, even supply coming, is not going to affect. Okay, so now we go in. Okay. 3-bedroom, Commonwealth Tower, we look at 904, 2019, 118,000 profit, 1,007 per square foot, 2021, 300,000 profit, so at 1,009 plus per square foot. The price went up. When the 1-bedroom go down, the 3-bedroom go up. So it's totally different direction. I'm going to explain, but now I'm going to ask you all. Now the client will become very confused or not? The more I talk to you, do you think the client need me along the way after 1 hour? After 2 hours, the client like need me more and more and more and more. I like very important because the market is not so easy. Oh, so you see, the more you have all these things are very important. So now I'm going to show you. So now we are going to see why the price go up. Now you see, this is 904 Commonwealth Tower layout. Queen size, queen size, queen size, closed kitchen with a window. 904 we fit in a proper 3-room. I wouldn't say this is the best layout. I would say this is a decent layout. Okay, decent. Now you see, this is Queen's Peak. 947, 936. We look at the 947, bigger, single bed, open kitchen. The 936, single bed, open kitchen. So what is happening? Queen's Peak TOP, there will be a surge in demand because everybody see new projects, they will want to come, right? So they come, they see the unit of the 1-bedroom, they'll buy Queen's Peak rather than Commonwealth Tower. Correct? They will buy Queen's Peak rather than Commonwealth Tower. So when they saw the 3-bedroom like that, when they saw the 3-bedroom, what will they do? Then they will do what? After they see, but they want this location, they already drive out demand, they will go back to Commonwealth Tower, they will look at Commonwealth Tower, they take a look at Commonwealth Tower, and they will buy Commonwealth Tower at a higher price. So Mr. Buyer, what I'm trying to share with you, when you buy a property, you need to understand your surrounding supply. But you need to understand in depth that the surrounding supply layout, will it affect you? The layout, is it better than you? The prices, the layout, everything, how does it affect you? These are very, very important factors that you need to understand. But don't worry. I will help you look out for, because I don't think you have the time or all the data to see all these things. So I always help all my buyers to keep a lookout of the surrounding to tell you whether is it better to exit faster or stay a bit longer. So this part, what am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? Every single things that I'm sharing today, I'm doing like, I'm trying to lock down the buyers with me. Every single slides, do you see one pattern? The more I go in depth, the more it become more complicated, the more I'm very important in the deal. Am I important to the customer now? Do I deserve the commission? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Do you deserve the commission? The customer without you dare to buy or don't dare to buy? That's why this is what I'm trying to show you today. That's why I say how to position. The topic is how to position yourself as a better asset progression advisor. But the thing is, it's not about asset progression or what. It's about how do you position yourself in a better place that the buyers will want to what? Keep up to maintain close relationship with you. Every time I want to buy some property, they will call you. This is something that is very important in today's market. So if you learn all these things, can all this be created into videos? Then you push yourself another step up, which is the client find you is after looking through your video, find that you are good. The client find you already find that you're knowledgeable. So I got an agent that do a lot of videos. I think recently did about 10, all professionally done. Her buyers come in, is straight away ask her, what should I do? You get what I mean? So we want to work with this group of client, true or not? Rather than you call them, no answer one. So everything is correlated. But you need to be able to present. If you're there, I would suggest this way. You got the now you all got the script already, right? You all got like partial of the script. You all agak know what I'm trying to deliver, right? Open a Zoom, record yourself, present over and over and over again until you see yourself, you will want to buy from yourself. So you do both things together. You learn how to present in videos. You learn how to do the presentation properly when you meet your customer. Who want to take up this challenge? Who want to take up this challenge? I mean, if you're there, y'all do already, y'all want to send me, I can, if I will not reply immediately. If I got time, I will look through for you. Who dare to take up this challenge? Present some of the script. Oh, I don't know. I leave it to y'all. I see no one want to answer me. I don't know what it means. But now, so today my lesson is definitely about value adding. This is one of the most important key. Okay. So before anything happen, I want to get I think Wei Chang just now you got say that you want to try, right?
Yeah.
Last script for you.
So using this Commonwealth Tower example. Okay. So but by the way, I'm a new agent, so I may not be so good. So I'm still improving lah. Okay.
There to take the first step is already very good.
Okay, yeah. So Mr. Buyer, so actually we have a case study of like we have to understand. Just now we actually talk about like the High Park residents. So right now we actually delve into the Queenstown area. Maybe let's take a look at Commonwealth Tower lah. So we look at the Commonwealth Tower one bedder. In 2018, you can actually see that the one bedder actually earned like a profit of 100 plus K, 136K to up to 159K. But over time, right, in 2021, the prices actually dropped from a 1,875 PSF to 1.7 1,700 PSF. So do you know what causes the drop? Yeah.
Not sure.
No idea lah. So okay, then maybe we can look at the next slide over here. So we can so actually Queen's Peak was introduced it was built in 20 wait, actually Queen's Peak TOP when
2020.
Okay, so actually Queen's Peak TOP in 2020 lah. So you can see that there's actually more 256 smaller units that's introduced to the area there. With more supply of the one bedder, if you are a home buyer, as in if you want to buy a unit, will you go for something that is newer, or would you go for something which is like older?
Depends on the layout.
It depends on the layout, right? So we can see that there's actually more units that's introduced to the area lah, which leads to people choosing Queen's Peak rather than Commonwealth Tower. Then most importantly, like what you said just now earlier, we have to take a look at the layout lah. So let's take a look at the layout right now. So sorry.
No, I want bedroom don't have layout.
Oh, bedroom. Okay. So okay, now let's move on to the next slide first. Okay. So for Queen's Peak, this is for the three. This is for how many bedder? For 3 bedder, right? For Commonwealth Tower, in 2020 actually it's 259. It transacted for in 2019 it transacted for 118K, but in 2021 it's transacted in the price actually increased to 305K. even though
Before that, I want to emphasize to you first, because I don't want to make this mistake also. This is not transacted, this is profit.
profit. Sorry.
100,000 Commonwealth Tower, you tell me I buy 10 now.
Okay, so the profit actually 305K in 2021 lah. So you can see like the prices, as in the profit actually increase over time. So so why is this so? It's because like Commonwealth Tower, the layout is actually much more efficient as compared to Queen's Peak. We look at the balconies, as in like the number of bedroom, as in this there's actually 3 bedroom and just one closed concept kitchen, 84 square meter, and then you compare to Queen's Peak.
Okay.
As the balcony is actually curved, then actually I don't know how to I stuck here. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's a good try that you come all the way here, but you need to, sometimes when you want to present, you need to get your, that's why I was saying just now when I present, did any of you write down the steps that I go through? Okay, go by the steps first, by pointers first, then it's easier for you to, by pointers, you go and elaborate. You all get what I mean? So if any of you write down the steps, later you all can share in the chat lah. So everyone can benefit from that lah. Because I think you present a bit messy because the flow, the points are not clear. Okay, so write down the points first. Then we try to improve. When the points are up, like example, I take a video, I only write down pointers. So I know this point I'm going to deliver one. You get what I mean? But I think overall for new agent, you got your license or haven't?
I got my license already.
How long already?
3 months. 3, yeah.
What is everything as a real estate agent?
Not easy lah. Yeah.
Yeah, but the money is good lah. If you really make it, the money is real good lah. So don't worry. I think you join the right company. We got all the trainings, everything provided. But end of the day, as an agent, a lot of things still come from yourself. Of course, the learning curve is much shorter here. But if you don't want to go out and try, you won't learn anything. But really, I think it's good that you dare to step out and do the presentation like that. If you are keen, go and do the videos. Go and do Zoom at home every day when you got no appointment. Go and practice.
Okay.
Write down the pointers, run through again and again until you are very familiar with it. Can?
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Can we give you a round of applause? Thank you. Okay. So you can see that that's why I say we all need to have your own research. Why? Because when you research on your own, it's easier for you to do your presentation. Okay. So if you all look through today, the lesson flow, from the start, I'm doing very simple analysis with customer. True or not? Then I go into a bit more team depending on the because the demand go up based on high park. That's why high park price go up. Okay. I move on to how do we select a unit in high park, and I end off with what? Different type of unit in different locality move differently in the same time frame based on the surroundings. So the knowledge that I'm sharing is built up one. You cannot straight away go into the very cheap one. So it's like built up. You get what I mean? At the last part, they will ask you one, if you present well, so should I sell or not? So is it the right time for me to sell the property? So if I sell, where should I buy? If these questions start to come out, I already engage you. You don't even, I mean, I'm not encouraging you not to sign exclusive, but I don't even need to sign. Okay, you get what I mean? Because the client will stick to you. Okay? Okay. So at this point, anyone got any questions for me? Yeah. Okay, I think you're writing down the things, right? Only fit single bed. How do we get a layout of this condo that TOP some time ago? Go to 99.co, is free of charge. Okay, so I show you. Under here, view project, floor plan. Most of it are inside. I can't say everything, but a lot of them are inside. But those very, very, very old one, you need to buy one. Sometimes buy also cannot find. Oh, can. For projects nearby, how to find the layout and available unit for different bedroom type. We have also same here. You go to this 99.co, the info are all here. Then they will tell you how many units type, how many units per bedroom type. Can go through the main pointers for flow of unit selection. Cha, you want to come online? You want to open your mic? Yeah, it's not in the notes yet. I should be putting in the next lesson, but I can't send out the PowerPoint because I very truly I just say sorry, because there is so many times that when we send out the slides, next moment, because our is now the size of the company, a lot of people, the husband is in Propnex, wife is in ERA, or husband Propnex, wife Huttons. So next day I see my slides in ERA. Then after that, I was ERA, put ERA logo. So very difficult for me. So usually we have to change it into PDF, all these things to send out. But currently I do not have this. But if you are really keen, you can get, I should be putting this into the next lesson. You can get from the next lesson, people. How you see high park versus park potential? I would say that park potential definitely will affect high park prices, especially the small unit. The big unit, I haven't really gone and see the layout, but the small one definitely will affect. So if you're a high park owner, one bedroom, they should exit as soon as possible, because the price point might be a bit close. Now high park is going at about 600 plus 1,700. Park potential is going at around that range also. So when they flood the market, it's definitely going to affect high park prices. You buy floor plan, where to buy? What is that called? I can't remember. You go and ask your team or your upline can, because I cannot recall. Makers have makers, not that I know of. I think it's the, I can't remember where. I got an account, but I can't remember what is the name. I think it's you go and ask around. I really cannot. Property Guru don't have. Otherwise, Meetwood one bedroom can buy. No? Amelia, are you trying to promote your Meetwood? I never see the price now. But to be very frank, now across Singapore, one bedroom, I don't really recommend. Because the prices are, I a bit cannot accept. But don't take my words, you all go and sell. But Meetwood, the good thing is that the one bedroom, the PSF is lower than the three bedroom. That's something that I noticed. Anything else? I give you a last 10 minutes. You can ask anything that you all want. Come. Don't have? Any more question? Okay, I don't have. Can you all do me a favor? Can you all on your video, we take a photo so that I can do some posting on Facebook. Then if you all can, help me comment a bit. Can. I don't know whether I post it today or not because I'm rushing off for appointment. But yeah, how do I take photo on the laptop? Anyone know? Press what? I see. Snapping screen capture. Control print screen. Okay. Control print screen. I'm using iMac. Don't have print screen. Control. Cannot. Yes, yeah. Mac is Shift Command 4. Okay. Shift Command 4. Okay. Come on. We smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't have it. Shift Command 4. Is it I take already? Shift Command 3. Oh, have. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3. Second page. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Third page. 1, 2, 3. Fourth. 1, 2. Okay. Can. The rest never open video. Okay, can. So I think someone asked me, how do you motivate yourself and keep going? No, Charles, just now I asked you that's why I asked you to come online. I don't understand your question. What is the main pointers? What pointers you are talking about? Charles, are you there? I don't know how to explain to you, but I need you to tell me what you are looking for. Okay, never mind. So just now someone asked me how do I motivate myself. Of course, I have time that I'm not motivated also. I have time that I feel tired also. I think most important is that for me, to have a team is also pushing me very hard. And end of the day, you have to find interest in what you're doing. Nobody can work for money for life, I can tell you. You have to really love what you're doing. So I really love numbers. I really love properties. So in terms of properties, what do you really love inside? So I think this is something that will drive you to move forward. Because I tell you, if you, let's say you make 3 years, you make $2 million, will you still be super motivated to continue working? Some you will not, because I mean that is enough money for quite a comfortable life. So you have to find interest in what you're. If you all realize, I'm very interested in terms of deciphering why the movement of the properties is like that. So I found interest in this area. But some like Melvin, Lim brothers, they found interest in doing videos. So everybody, those who do very well, they got a certain point of interest that they are very, very interested in. Okay, Ken. So thanks for all the message. I think someone asked me, can you share some insight on Sengkang Grand 1 Plus study? There's no more the 1 Plus study of Sengkang Grand fully sold, right? Any advice for new RES who are building their credibility in the beginning and competing with very experienced RES? I would tell you one very important thing, which is the experience. Okay, is more of how you carry yourself, how you do your numbers, how you do your research. If a non-prepared experienced RES cannot beat a prepared new RES, I really have to tell you this. New RES, you must remember, I'm 14 years, I'm tired, y'all got the fire. So if we have the same, there's some things that I'm having advantage. There's some things that you're having advantage. But go prepare, go practice all these things. Don't go to just try out. You get what I mean? Sometimes you just door knock for sale, door knock, just go and call for a sale, call, but you never think through what you want to do. You never practice through what you want to say. These are very important for new RES. I think you really need to up your level in terms of your how you present yourself. Okay, so first advice for you, next time ask for volunteer, straight away volunteer, because you want to be the one that's learning. Okay, Will you recommend Pasir Ris 8 or Sengkang Grand for 2-bedroom versus 3-bedroom? What do you mean 2 versus 3? I look at the floor plans. I would recommend Pasir Ris 8 2-bedroom rather than Sengkang Grand 2-bedroom. Pasir Ris 8 2-bedroom. Wow, the layout is superb, I tell you. There is the 710 square feet B3 layout. Dumbbell layout with a long corridor, but they have a semi-enclosable kitchen. That's one thing. The bigger unit of the 2-bedroom, the 775 and the 829, they have an enclosed proper kitchen, and the 829 come with a study room, a small study room. So this type of layout very, very difficult to find in the market. So if you ask me 2-bedroom, I will go for Pasir Ris 8. 3-bedroom, I have not analyzed Pasir Ris 8. My video is tomorrow. So you'll see my video coming out soon for Pasir Ris 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom. Okay? Is there not too much supply in Pasir Ris? Yes, there is. Sengkang also have, but there is only one integrator in Pasir Ris. Of course, there is certain level of differences in that. Punggol Whitewater Town make money because they are the only one. Okay, so the layout, I can tell you Pasir Ris 8 layout beat a lot of older condo. But of course, depending on the entry price that you are going in. Okay, will you recommend 2-bedroom or mid or 2-bedroom or dairy farm? Why not you all consider 2-bedroom of Burdale? I don't want to go too in there. That one very sensitive area. Okay, Ken? Key also very good. Amelia, you're good, man. Okay, so if there's nothing else, I end off today's session. I thank all of you for your time for this 3 hours plus, and wish you all the best in your career. I see you all. Bye-bye.